official, Sex Education is returning for season 3, which means all of your Moordale favourites will be back for another rollercoaster ride of emotion. Given that the comedy drama made Netflix's top 10 most watched series of 2019, it was hardly a surprise when it was renewed, but that certainly didn't dampen our spirits. The show's creator and writer Laurie Nunn has said that there is so much she could do with the show's characters if Netflix gives her the green light, so there could be a lot more in store. But enough of that, we're here to talk about season 3. Here's everything you need to know. First up, when can we expect it to arrive? There is no release date currently on the table, but our spidey senses are telling us that January 2021 is when it will premiere.
What the?
Both seasons 1 and 2 have kickstarted the past 2 years, so we don't see any change on that front at the moment. Now for the all-important cast. In the season 3 announcement video featuring Headmaster Groff, a few familiar faces popped up alongside his own. Otis and Maeve, obviously, Eric and Adam, Ola and Lily, Amy, Jackson and Jean.
Dr. Jean Milburn. A pomegranate. A symbol of fertility.
We'd also expect to see Ruby, Anwar and Olivia, aka the Untouchables, as well as Amy's boyfriend, Lovely Steve. Then there's Jakob, teachers Miss Sands and Mr. Hendricks, Otis's dad Remy, Adam's mum Maureen, and of course Jackson's mums Sophia and Roz, who all have their roles to play. But it's not clear whether Maeve's mum Erin will be back, and her brother Sean, who we first saw in season 1, has yet to reappear. Will we see him again? And there were also some new additions too. Viv, who became Jackson's confidant, Isaac, Maeve's new neighbour, more on him later, and of course Raheem, Eric's ex-boyfriend Russell. All 3 of them will be back in season 3. And of course there's the potential for some new faces too, so watch this space. Now, the big question. What's going to happen? I'm going to be discussing loads of spoilers here, so if you haven't reached the end of season 2, you need to leave. So Otis finally decided to get his arse in gear and tell Maeve that he loved her. All is right with the world, happily ever after, the end. Except it's not. Otis left that incredibly emotional, heartfelt voicemail on Maeve's phone, telling her how he felt, but before she had a chance to listen, Isaac swooped in and deleted it. Dun dun dun! We have a villain on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
I was so caught up in trying to do the right thing, I lost track of what that actually is. And it's you.
It's always been you. I love you, Maeve.
Call me back. I hope it's not too late.
Message deleted.
Isaac clearly fancies his chances with Maeve, but will he make his move and will she say yes? So many questions. So as far as Maeve is concerned, her and Otis still aren't really on speaking terms. He did apologise to her at school for his drunken outburst at the house party, but Maeve wasn't particularly impressed. And given how socially awkward Otis is, we doubt he'll build up the courage to ask the love of his life what's going on. Certainly not for the first couple of episodes at least. And Maeve also has other more pressing concerns on her mind. She rang social services after she found out that her mum was using drugs again, and despite Erin's apologies, she wasn't having any of it. Writer Laurie Nunn leaving the pair on very bad terms. Then there's Eric. Now he chose Adam over Raheem after a very romantic declaration of love in front of the whole school.
What do you want to say? I want to hold your hand. Say it again. Please? Will you hold my hand? Yes.
While Adam is on the path to becoming a better man, is he ready for Eric and a full-time relationship? Only time will tell. Ola and Lily have also figured out that they like each other as more than friends. It took Lily a little while longer to get there, but she did in the end, and they couldn't keep their hands off one another. We can't wait to see where their relationship goes next. Then there's Amy, who experienced a severely traumatic ordeal in season 2. She was sexually assaulted on her way to school, and the incident deeply affected both her own mental health and the relationship she had with her boyfriend, her friends, and her family. With a little bit of help from Maeve and the girls in detention, she was finally able to open up about how she had been affected by that ordeal and move forwards. There's a possibility, given the extremely granular and responsible nature of Laurie Nunn's writing, that this storyline will be revisited in season 3. Jackson too has finally started to open up about his own mental health, ditching swimming and his former strictly jock existence to take on challenges and hobbies that really excite him and make him feel happy. What Everest will he turn his hand to next? And in huge news, Jean is pregnant with Jakob's baby. Now that is something none of us saw coming, especially Jean, who is now single after Jakob broke up with her because he didn't think she was ready for a committed relationship. Will she choose to keep the baby? If she does, what will Jakob do? Will they get back together? How will Otis take it, welcoming a new brother or sister into the family? So many questions. So it's a good job that there's another batch of fresh episodes on their way to iron out all their creases and probably throw up a whole load more challenges as well.
Well, I suppose you'll have to find out in season 3.
So that's all we know about Sex Education season 3 at the moment, but we'll be keeping you updated with all of the biggest news and announcements over at digitalspy.co.uk. What do you think will happen? We'd love to hear your thoughts. What made your blood boil in season 2? What are your predictions for season 3? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for lots more from Digital Spy.